Algeria. So continuing with our uh, Africa, doing business in Africa series. Before start, would like to acknowledge the efforts of Subhash and Gracelyn for preparing this presentation. The legends used in the presentation: CIT, corporate income tax; EODB, ease of doing business; FDI, foreign direct investment; GDP, PCP, GDP, per capita GDP; PIT, personal income tax; withholding tax, WHT. Schema for the evening: the country overview, how to set up business in Algeria; tax framework, exchange control regulation, what are the various visa and work permits, what is the impact of COVID-19 and the measures taken by the government, and the conclusion. So, demography and wealth wise, 42 million of population is ninth in Africa, density 18 per square kilometer, GDP around 171 billion dollars, which is 53rd in the world, per capita GDP around 3942 USD. 74% of the population is urbanized. Metropolitan cities includes Algiers, which is the capital of Algeria, Oran, Blida, and Annaba. Real wealth, again, the economy is dependent mostly on oil reserves. Natural gas reserve, again, it is 10th in the world. Abundant gold, zinc, iron ore, copper, lead, and uranium. Currency, Algerian dinar, the DZZ. The conversion rate is 131.51 when compared with USD. Inflation around 1.95%. Business environment, sectoral contribution to GDP, again, service sectors contribute around 45.94%. Industry, again, 37.41%. Agriculture, 11.97%. Ease of trading across borders is World Bank rank is 172. Employment distribution services, again, contributes majority of it, which is 59.64%. Industry 30.65%. Agriculture 9.71%. Ease of doing business, again, 157 rank overall, and for starting business 152nd rank. How to set up business in Algeria? Popular locations are Oran, Algiers, which is capital of Algeria, Annaba, and Constantine. Oran, again, is an important commercial, industrial, and cultural center of Algeria, known for petrochemical and agro food and textile industries. The capital city, again, it's a financial and commercial capital of Algeria, has the largest industrial zone, Rouba Regaia, and it is also has an esteemed automobile and IT industry. Annabas, again, the major industries here include iron and steel complex, a fertilizer plant, automobile and railway shops, and aluminium works. Again, Constantine is an economic center here of northwestern Algeria, known for renowned trade and Ain Samra, and it has a well-established automobile industry and also the road transport hub for Algeria. The regulatory agencies here are CNRC, that is Council Registry, National Registry to Commerce, which is the registrar for companies. The Algerian Tax Authority, with the tax collecting authority. National Health Insurance Authority and National Non-Salary Workers Social Security Fund, regulator for Unemployment Insurance Fund. Bank of Algeria, the central bank, like how we have RBI in India. Types of business structure, company and sole proprietorship and partnership. Company, again, limited liability company, public limited company, and representative office, which is a bureau of lives and office kind of. And partnership, again, general partnership, limited partnership. The most common business entity for foreign industries is the Algerian LLC, locally known as SARL. Comparison between business entities. Time to set up, again, for LLC it takes 12 weeks, PLC it will take 12 weeks, representative of it takes 16 weeks. Legal liability, LLC, again, as usual, limited liability, PLC, again, limited, representative of it unlimited. Resident director and shareholder requirement, yes for PLC and LLC, no for representative office. Minimum directors, again, 1 in LLC, PLC, again, 3, and representative office 1. Maximum foreign ownership, 100%, 100%, 100%. Earlier it was 49%, but in 2020 it has increased to 100%. Requirement of statutory audit. So again, 100% is in few of the industries, friends, not everywhere. Otherwise, if you are not falling under that specific industry or company, There is a requirement of a local shareholder along with local director. Requirement of statutory audit, yes, and no for representative office. Allowed to send contracts, issue shell invoices, yes, for both PLC and LLC, no for representative office. Can buy Algeria property, yes, an LLC can buy or PLC can buy Algeria property. So even though LLC or PLC have foreign shareholders or foreign directors, they can still buy property in Algeria, which would not be the case in representative office. Registration process of Algerian LLC, which is again the most common one. One day to obtain an attestation of uniqueness of the company's name, deposit the startup capital through a notary public. Again, it takes one day. Obtain the birth certificate of the business manager who will be managing the entire business. Notarize the company deeds and submit a specimen of manager's signatures and a lease for the registered office. Then register for income tax, corporate tax, and VAT with the local tax inspectorate. Pay the stamp duty and obtain a receipt. Apply for compensation at the commercial registry. Publish a notice of company incorporation at the legal journal. Register at the National Health Insurance, again, which we have seen for unemployment insurance fund. Create company seal with private agency. Have the company's accounting books maintained at the court. This is what is the entire registration process, friends. Total setup cost would be around 15,000 to 18,000 USD to incorporate an LLC here in Algeria. Tax framework, tax snippets, personal tax, again the slab rates of 20, 30 and 35%. Minimum exemption is 10,000 DZZ, that is the 10,000 Algerian currency. Residents are taxed on their worldwide income, like in India. Corporate tax, 19% for manufacturing companies, 23% for construction, infrastructure and tourism, 26% for others. Foreign branches again have 15% of tax rate. Capital gains tax for resident it is 15%, for non-resident 20%. For companies, again the company's income tax rate will apply. VAT again flat rate of 19%. For e-commerce sales 9%, 0% for exports and constructions. Withholding tax, dividend interest and royalty FTS are charged at the rate of or withhold at the rate of 15, 10 and 24% respectively. DTAA with 20 plus jurisdictions. Again, the DTAA rate will prevail over and above the rate mentioned here, if at all it is favorable. Returns, VAT returns, withholding monthly return before 20th of next month, and withholding tax return again same like VAT. PIT personal income tax return 30th April of following fiscal year. CIT return 30th April following fiscal year. Advance tax applies in 4 installments, like how is it here in India. Company financial year is period of 12 months ending on any month. All other persons calendar year. Government revenue, so total tax collections, rather I would say, as a percentage of GDP was 2013 it was 35.79. Thereafter it has decreased, and as recent as in 2009 it is 31.25%. What are the various tax credits and investment incentives? Activities carried out by companies in southern regions of the country, which are like Elizi, Tindorf, Adrar, Tamangasset, Timomum, Borj, Buji, Mokhtar, and in Salah in Gulziam and Zadnat district. Country benefit from 50% reduction of CIT for a period of 5 years. Like how we have here in India, the northeastern states, there's a southern region here in Algeria. If there are companies in these regions, 50% rebate is available. R&D incentives, R&D expenses deduction up to 10% of taxable profit or DZZ 100 million, which is companies in all industries. Industrial companies that carry out R&D activities may be granted an exemption from VAT, customs duty, and taxes having equivalent effect, and any other charge for the equipment needed for their activities, but approval of National Investment Council is required. Employment creation incentives, 3-year exemption is allowed from the corporate tax if your activity or of the nature of business generates more employment. Um, the threshold is 100 jobs to be created, and the exemption will be increased for 5 years if more than 100 jobs are created. Other incentives, general incentive scheme for eligible industries recognized by investment development agencies. Reduced customs duty, VAT exemption on goods and service used directly for the purpose of investment. An exemption from transfer duty on assets purchased for investment. Special scheme, CIT and customs duty exemptions. Substantial incentives are available to investors where an investment is of strategic importance to Algeria. 10-year period incentive is available, which will include reduced fee for registration of rights, exemptions from CIT, PIT for non-agricultural staff, and property tax on fixed assets for the investment during the exploitation phase. So what are these phases? Let us see, friends. Development zones, incentives for investments in designated zones, means special economic zones. In general, development zone includes usually exemption from corporate income tax, local business tax, VAT and customs duty. During implementation phase, exemption from transfer tax on the acquisition of real estate, exemption from VAT on goods and services, and a 5% reduced customs duty. During exploitation phase, after the investments are being infused, the usage of that investment is what is exploitation phase. Exemption from corporate income tax and property tax during that phase on developed land, limited to the lesser of 10 years or the length of the exploitation. Exchange control regulations. Net FDI accounted for 0.813% of GDP in 2019, which records a sharp decline as compared to 2% in 2009. However, the government's recent notification of removing the 51-49 majority ownership rule in foreign investment is expected to repeal the image of a closed economy. So, as I said, friends, earlier 100% of shareholding was not allowed in any of the Algerian LLC or a private limited or a public limited company. But now the regulations have been eased out, and a kind of a closed economic image of Algeria is now opening up, and they are allowing 100% of foreign ownership. The profits can be freely repatriated subject to withholding taxes. Foreign investment in USD million, friends, if you see in 2005, FDI was 114545 million USD, and there was a negative ODI of 20.19%. It has increased in 2010. Again, there was some reduction, but again, 2019 there has been an increase. But compared to 2010, still the economy has not flourished. FDI inflows, as we can see, friends, 2017 around 1,232 million USD, 2018 1,466. Again, it has dipped in 2019 around 1,382 million USD. The number of greenfield investments. So, greenfield investments meaning, friends, investments made by company uh, uh, for the purpose of initiating any project or starting any project with the use of FDI. So greenfield kind investments in a simple language, I would say investments for the purpose of starting anything from scratch. So it has been around 22 million USD in 2017, in 2018 it was 18, again in 2019 it has increased to 24. International trade snippets, merchandise trade balance is the blue one, and the services trade balance is the red one. 2005 it was at peak. It reduced in 2010. It was negative in 2015. Somehow again it has the negativity has decreased, but still there's no positive. Still it is a negative in terms of merchandise trade balance. Top 5 export partners are USA, Netherlands, France, Spain, and Italy. Major imports are capital goods and semi-finished goods, consisting mostly of industrial equipment and consumer goods, followed closely by foodstuff. Exports are export of petroleum and natural gas products, both of which are refined domestically. Other exports include phosphates, vegetable, dates, tobacco, and leather goods. Visa and work permit. Procedure for hiring expats. Employers are not allowed to hire foreign nationals unless and until that concerned person has a technical qualification. A person looking to work in Algeria should have already confirmed the placement in the relevant entity. Visas and work permits are to be obtained from the Algerian Ministry of Foreign Affairs. What are the various types of visas and permits? Temporary work visa, which is issued to foreign nationals holding work contract which does not exceed 90 days. Permanent work visa issued to foreign nationals holding provisional work authorization delivered by the services in charge of employment in Algeria. Work and residence permit. Work and residence permit are required to reside and work in Algeria. In order to apply for a visa or a work permit, the common documents required are birth certificate, passport, employment contract, qualification certificate, and valid travel documents. With these, you can get any type of visa you want, be it temporary, work permit visa, or reside and work in visa. Impact of COVID-19. The economy is projected to contract by 3%, contraction of growth by 0.5%, current account deficit to at the peak of 18.8% of GDP. A fall in oil prices, decrease in oil prices to $30 per barrel, decrease in fiscal revenue by 21.2%. Exports, there is a sharp decline in exports by 51%. Trade deficit to expand to 18.2% of GDP. Recovery, partial recovery expected in 2021 in hydrocarbon demand, primarily oil. What are the various reforms undertaken by the government? Fiscal measures, the supplementary finance law enacted on June 4 included provisions amounting to $70 billion to mitigate the health and economic impacts of COVID-19 crisis. Monetary measure, central bank lowered reserve requirement ratio from 10% to 3%. BOP measures, the authority announced several measures to cut the import bill by at least USD 10 billion, which is 6% of GDP. Other measures include contractual deadlines were relaxed and penalties for companies that experienced delay in completing public contract was suspended. The declaration and payment of income taxes for individuals and enterprises were postponed except for large enterprises. So the concluding remarks, friends, again, it's a oil hub. Oil industry contributes around 20% of GDP and 85% of export. However, overdependence on oil can be a concern, and which has been a concern. We can see with various data that compared to earlier years, level 2019 has not been a great year, and more so again in 2020, COVID has impacted economies across the world. So Algeria is expecting in 2021 onwards the economy to expand, not at a rapid pace, but yes, in gradual manner. The overall budget deficit deteriorated to minus 9.6% of GDP in 2000 as a result of decline in hydrocarbon revenue and a rise in capital expenditure, while the current account deficit remained relatively unchanged at minus 10% of GDP. As far as foreign investment is concerned, we can eye sectors like oil and gas, power, defense, and agriculture are main priorities for Algeria, which is what a foreigner or person who has to do business in Algeria should see at. Oil and gas, mining, petrochemical mining, and food processing are conducive for setting up business for foreign entities. So, friends, these were some of our thoughts in on doing business in Algeria. Any questions would be happy to answer. Thank you, friends. Have a great evening ahead.